Australian Experiences During World War II by Oscar McCoombe-Lopez. The topics I will be covering in this presentation are the Kokoda Trail and attacks on Australia. My inquiry questions for the Kokoda Trail are: what were the experiences of the Australians fighting during World War II on the Kokoda Trail? And why was the Kokoda Trail a significant theatre of war? The Kokoda Trail fighting was one of the most desperate and vicious encountered by Australian troops in World War II. 635 Australians were killed along the Kokoda Trail, 1,600 were wounded, and casualties due to sickness exceeded 4,000. The Japanese were highly trained soldiers. They were well disciplined. They are complete masters of camouflage and deception. The Australians fought in extremely difficult conditions that included rain, heat, and the flooding of tracks which made it impossible to walk on. The Air Force would drop packages and supplies just behind the front lines. They would contain food, blankets, and the necessities of war, some of it by parachute. Although the successful capture of Port Moresby was never going to be a precursor to an invasion of Australia, victory on the Kokoda Trail did ensure that Allied bases in northern Australia, vital in the incoming counter-offensive against the Japanese, would not be seriously threatened by air attack. Terrible place, says Alan Moore, a 96-year-old veteran of the famous 39th Battalion, the militia soldiers who first encountered the invaders after they landed on the North Papuan coast and began forging south down the Kokoda Trail towards Port Moresby in Australia. We and the Japanese were both living in disgusting conditions. My inquiry questions for attacks on Australia are: why did the Japanese attack Australia? How did the Australians and Australian government react to the Japanese attacking Australia? On the 19th of February 1942, the Japanese bombed the mainland of Australia for the first time. The port and city of Darwin suffered shocking attacks by over